Okay, so that new Pokemon Direct, right? They spent so much time in the beginning just going over the history of Pokemon, making up all these weird hashtags with spaces in the middle of them. It took up literally a quarter of the entire video. But after that, all of it was exciting and all of it was good, which I was not expecting out of a Pokemon Direct. So Pokemon Snap still looks really good. It looks even better than I thought it was going to. And I'm not just talking about graphically, I'm talking about as far as fun factor goes, the new stuff that you can do to interact with the Pokemon, things like that. And I initially was not terribly excited, in all honesty, about a new Pokemon Snap, but this one looks like they have made quite a few changes and put a whole lot of thought and hopefully content into it. Because I remember the original Pokemon Snap was a very short game, and I really hope that this one is not nearly as short. I'm sure that there's not going to be every single Pokemon in the entire Pokedex in this game or anything, but I would like to have a fair amount of them at least, Just make the game last longer than 4 hours. I would appreciate that. And then I feel that the Sinnoh remake was expected. So yeah, we are finally getting the Generation 4 remakes, and while I initially thought that the kind of chibi style was weird and kind of was having a little bit of a tough time getting used to them, I do actually think that they were the better choice over the more proportional, slightly more realistic look of the newer games. And I actually am rather excited about how it looks. It looks kind of similar to how they approached the Link's Awakening remake. And the fact that they got a new studio to develop this one instead of Game Freak, that actually kind of excites me. Even though when they went to the battle screens, yet again, it's the exact same character models that they've been using ever since Pokemon X and Y. And X and Y came out a long time ago now. I think X and Y came out in 2013? It's been a minute. And we're still using the same Pokemon models. Anyway, all of that aside though, I am excited for, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I think it's Shining Pearl. But the real thing I'm excited about, and I think the thing that nobody expected and we're all kind of hoping is gonna be super good, is Legends Arceus. Holy cow, this looks amazing. They kind of tried to advertise Pokemon Sword and Shield as being a somewhat Breath of the Wild type of thing with a wild area, but the wild area was not good. It's very bland, very boring, and it's basically just a big clunky area with not terribly good graphics. Sword and Shield could have been a little bit better. But I'm here to talk about Legends. Legends looks amazing. I'm slightly worried because it's being developed by Game Freak. Game Freak does not have a very good track record of making games, in all honesty. Their best franchise has been Pokemon, and they've tried to branch out a couple of other times, and those just didn't really work out. And even Pokemon has not really been that good lately. So seeing them try to branch out and do something completely new is exciting. I just hope that Game Freak is actually up to making it a good game. I hope that they can actually pull this off. If they do, I will be so happy and so excited, because I think that this can finally usher in a new era of Pokemon RPGs. I would be 100% okay with having no new generations for a while. Getting a new generation every few years was fun, but after a while, people just didn't really care anymore, It's yeah, seeing a new design is exciting, but people already have their favorites, and there are already hundreds upon hundreds of Pokemon that we can choose from. Do we really need to keep adding more and more and more every single time we have a new major installment? The answer is no, we really don't at this point. They've given us so many of these creatures to interact with. Pokemon Legends, and if they continue on with this, because it seems like they will, since they put Arceus as the subtitle to it, this could be a new approach to Pokemon RPGs. And that's super exciting because it could mean that, we might get a smaller Pokedex and a more concentrated story with more actual purpose behind everything that you're doing, which I would be all about. I don't care about collecting all 800 plus Pokemon in every single game, If you give me just 200 in a game and then have them interact in the way that they interact in the Legends trailer, and then give me an actual story and something to do besides do a gym challenge every single time, I'm going to be all about that. And I really love the idea that it's in history, that this is the first time a Pokedex has ever been filled out, apparently. And Arceus is going to be in the game. He is the god of the Pokemon world. I guess Arceus is genderless. Arceus is the god of the Pokemon world. This is kind of cool. What's this going to be about? I'm so interested in what stories they can tell when they're not focused on following the formula of adding more Pokemon and having a gym challenge and having an Elite Four and doing this and doing that. We don't need the same thing over and over and over again. We've gotten the gym challenge in 8 entire generations so far. We have so many RPGs that follow the exact same formula. Legends, if it's good and we like it and we demand more, hopefully, this can be a new era for Pokemon, as far as storytelling goes and as far as gameplay goes as well. Because Pokemon, the number one thing I think that everybody criticizes about every single Pokemon game is the story. Because in almost all of them, it's pretty much non-existent. You got a pretty good story in Black and White. Sun and Moon also had a pretty good story, but that one was bogged down by having way too many cutscenes and way too much dialogue. But I would love more games like this, where you are traveling in the Pokemon world, throwing balls at random Pokemon. This game looks like what we imagined Pokemon would be in real life when we were kids. I'm pretty sure that a lot of us, when we were playing our Game Boy, like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue versions, going around and like fighting and catching things and all this kind of stuff, we were imagining Legends. And finally, that's actually going to be coming to us. And I want this to continue. I want this to be the future, at least for right now. Put a pause on making new generations. Put a pause on making new Pokemon. Give us more stuff like this. Give us like period pieces. Give us entertaining stories. Give us games about very specific Pokemon. Let us know like what these Pokemon are, and like let us bond with them. Let us learn about them. Let us see a story that actually involves them. Because every single Pokemon game that has a legendary Pokemon in it, that legendary Pokemon is hidden away, never to be seen or really used at all until the very, very end of the game. And you're not even really made aware of its existence in most cases until like you're pretty much done with everything. I want an entire story that revolves around these Pokemon. Like make the story Pokemon focused instead of human focused. I would love that. Anyway, I'm just very excited about this. This is a good thing. This can be a very good thing. I hope Game Freak doesn't mess it up, and I hope that if it is good, that it's successful, and if it is successful, we get more games like that, because Pokemon RPGs need a shakeup, and this can be it. Okay, I'm done gushing. I hope you have a wonderful day. Pokemon is cool. Pokemon Snap is coming out in April. Look forward to that. Okay, bye.